put a finger down if you set off the fire alarm today while getting ready for work because you worked out, you got all sweaty, and then you had a shower, then you used the Shark Flex style to dry and style your hair, but the bathroom that you were getting ready in and using the Shark Flex style doesn't have any windows, and the door was open to the hallway, and then right above like the bathroom in the hallway on the ceiling was a fire alarm. And so while you're using your Shark Flex style on the highest heat, even though you did use heat protectant on your hair, the steam started creating lots of steam and then went into the hallway and set off the fire alarm. And so it's the most annoyingly blaring fire alarm that you've ever heard in your entire life. And you're unsure of what caused it. And so your hair is half curled. You unplug the Shark, and then you go check every single appliance in the entire house, every single room, but everything's turned off. Every room is cold. There's no smoke. There's no fire. So like, okay, it's definitely the Shark Flex style that did this because it's created steam in the past before, but never set off the fire alarm. And there's 2 dogs here. And so the dogs start whining and barking. And so I let them outside while the alarm system is screaming at you to evacuate. And then because you can't figure out the code to shut down the alarm system because there's not actually a fire and the fire department does not need to come, but you can't figure out the code, and then your parents are not picking up because they're the ones who know the code. You don't know the code, and they're not picking up. Neither of them are picking up. And so then the fire alarm system says that the fire department is on their way, but there's no fire, and you don't want to embarrass yourself because you were just trying to get ready for work and do your hair. And then your parents finally call you back and they tell you the code. You turn it off, but then you start to hear sirens outside of your door. And you're like, oh my God, the fire department's probably a couple blocks away. And I'm going to have to explain that they came all the way over here for nothing and that you wasted their resources. But then your dad says that ADT called them, and because the alarm system was shut off, they're going to turn around. And you're like, thank God, that would be really embarrassing and I would totally be late to work. And then you have to finish doing your hair while also trying not to set off the alarm again because that would just be super extra embarrassing, but at least your hair looks good, so it was like kind of worth it.